Gene Segura standing in. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia. Shortstop, Gene Segura.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Misses, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Odubel Herrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he misses 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Lifted in the air to center. Martin is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Just underway here in Cleveland. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A wave and a miss. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
The 3-2 one more time. Sliced hard on the ground. Flaherty has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Is Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a Tribe. Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Digging in,
Batting
Carlos
third,
Gonzalez.
right
First
fielder,
shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Gonzalez.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he's a goner here as they get him near the bag at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
McCutchen will take one that misses. It's
Batting
ball
sixth.
4.
First baseman, Russ Hoskins.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now,
Batting
Michael
seventh.
Franco.
The
And he
designated
could give
hitter,
his guys an early
Michael
lead if he can come through
Franco.
here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll look to
Leading
get
up for the
something going
Tribe,
here in this scoreless
the
ball
shortstop,
game.
Francisco Lindor.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Now another 0-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Up with it, Realmuto. And he makes the throw to first. Lindor is retired, and there's one away. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Harper coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Digging in now, Brad Miller. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira's there. And that ends the inning. So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for the
He'll
Phillies,
start things out here in a tie ball game.
Cesar Hernandez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Here's Trevor
Third
Plouffe standing in.
Trevor Plouffe.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in for his second at bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Carlos Santana.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pereira will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. At the plate, Ryan Flaherty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Into the box now, Tyler Naquin, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pereira's there, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it. Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
So he froze him for the strikeout. JT Realmuto becomes the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bryce Harper will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That missed close. It's ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
The left fielder,
so
number
stepping
22,
in, Andrew McCutchen reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Leonis Martin.
Leading
0
off
for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, number 12.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, third
Digging in
baseman,
to try it again. Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. Up and in for ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Right fielder.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 0-1 delivery. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's a good hit.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now batting, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And they start him out away with a cold strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. At the plate, Russ Hoskins. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Russ Hoskins.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping up now, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Andrew Romine will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez
Up next
comes
for
into this
Philadelphia,
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cesar Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Plouffe.
High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Miguel
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Harper. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So coming to the plate, Brad Miller. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Miller.
And he just misses with a curveball.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. So striding in, Carlos Santana. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he had to back up on it there as it kicks off his glove. Miller rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. So striding forward now, Ryan Flaherty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Shortstop. Gene
pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Chopper foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Popped up. Flaherty is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
The 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Left fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. There's Plouffe. No problem here. One away. Here's Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Ramirez.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now that's popped up. Calling for it, Plouffe. And the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Andrew McCutchen.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12.
Striding in once again, Russ
Hoskins.
Hoskins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting.
At the plate, Andrew Romine. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. This one's flared toward left center. In comes Naquin. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
The shortstop, Francisco
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Lindor.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Brad Miller. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Miller.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard, but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
First and second here with nobody out. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 41.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away.
Second baseman.
Ready once again, Ryan Flaherty. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, but not in time, as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now to the plate, Tyler Naquin. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. McCutchen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Hernandez.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Cesar Hernandez becomes the first out of the inning. Trevor Plouffe stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, he makes the stop. He goes to first in time. Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's running out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over to the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Digging in, JT Realmuto in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Adam Childers enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Childers.
Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Three and 0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Naquin on the move, and they can't run it down. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Late that time for a strike. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Leonis Martin. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Throw into second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last. Some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. 1 away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter.
Number 39, Adam Morgan.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. So digging in now, Russ Hoskins. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. From the stretch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Romine comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Martin is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Cabrera gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. Striding in, Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up. This is line to left. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. At the plate, Brad Miller. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. 2-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 3, Trevor Plouffe.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Gene Segura. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's a
He'll
ball.
hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. One out, nobody on. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey onto the home run porch and gone. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Oliver Perez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Oliver Perez. This change for the Indians. Now playing first base, number 1, Luis Rodriguez.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Odubel Herrera goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Dominguez enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 58.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone. In now, Ryan Flaherty, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Tyler Naquin. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he might have misjudged this a bit as he reaches out, but it goes right by him in center field. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Leonis Martin. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here comes the first pitch, and that slider's almost in the dirt. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, a diving stop. The throw. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.